Okay, so with all the streaming options we have today, there are literally thousands, right? What do you think is the single most watched show on television? I'll give you a hint. It's not on Netflix, it's not on HBO. It's this one show that has just quietly but consistently been dominating the ratings. So, let's break down how it's become such a surprise hit.
The show is called Trackr, and get this, it's officially the most watched show on television. And I don't just mean #1 on its network, I mean #1, period. In today's world where everyone's watching something different on a dozen services, that kind of dominance is, well, it's almost unheard of.
And this isn't some flash in the pan either. Trackr has held onto that top spot for 2 seasons in a row. That kind of consistency is really rare, and it tells you they've got a seriously powerful formula. So what exactly is the secret to its appeal?
Well, to really get this show's appeal, you first have to understand the guy at the very center of it all, a really unique character named Coulter Shaw.
So, at his core, Coulter is a survivalist. And we're not talking about a weekend camping hobby. For him, it's a whole philosophy. He was actually raised completely off the grid, which gave him this almost supernatural ability to read the wilderness and handle threats. It's a skill set that's the absolute foundation for what he does for a living.
And what he does is channel all that survivalist know-how into a very specific job. He's a professional tracker. He calls himself a rewardist, which means he takes on those desperate cases that the police have basically given up on. He doesn't just find people, he's an expert at deciphering the puzzles they've left behind.
And this is the engine that drives the show's success. It's a beautifully simple idea. Someone goes missing, Coulter Shaw finds them. That's it. In a TV landscape filled with super complex, multi-season storylines, this weekly dose of a clear problem with a satisfying solution is just incredibly powerful. You get a complete story every single week, but it also slowly unravels the bigger mystery of Coulter's own past.
Of course, a character this cool needs the perfect actor to bring him to life. And that brings us to the star of the show, Justin Hartley. Hartley really nails that unique mix of rugged capability and quiet intensity that is Coulter Shaw. He makes you believe this is a guy who's just as comfortable tracking someone through the mountains as he is dealing with some intense family drama. He's really the anchor for the whole series. And as the star, Hartley is also the show's #1 fan. He was on CBS Mornings not too long ago, talking about the show's incredible success and what he thinks makes the character of Coulter Shaw connect so strongly with so many people. So all of this leads to the big question, right? After 2 huge seasons, what's next for Trackr? How do you possibly build on this kind of success?
Well, we have the answer, and it's official. Trackr has been renewed. Justin Hartley is coming back as Coulter Shaw for a brand new 3rd season. And the new season is promising to go even deeper. So we're going to get more of those thrilling weekly cases, for sure, but we're also going to explore more of Coulter's complicated family history, which is really the central mystery that hangs over the entire show. And you know, that simple question is the show's ultimate hook. In a world just full of missing pieces, it leaves us all wondering the same thing, week after week. Who is Coulter Shaw going to track down next?